JBN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Hi guys. Before we go into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Over 60 rounds of ammo and 3 guns seized in St. James. Men arrested. 3 men were arrested on Wednesday in St. James after the police seized 3 guns, including a shotgun, and over 60 rounds of ammunition in Peaceview, Albion. The police report that on Wednesday afternoon, a joint police-military team conducted a thorough search of the designated area and discovered the weapons and ammunition. Seized were a Springfield 9mm pistol with a magazine, a Burton 9mm pistol with a magazine, and a Remington 12-gauge shotgun, along with 8 12-gauge cartridges. The team also seized 33 7.62mm of ammunition and 28 9mm rounds of ammunition. The police say the men who were taken into custody are to face further questioning regarding their association with the illegal weapons. They say Wednesday's operation was part of increased efforts at targeting wanted persons, seizing illegal weapons, and dismantling organized crime in the parish. Meanwhile, the St. Andrew South Police seized a La America 12-gauge shotgun with a magazine containing 5 cartridges on Beatrice Crescent, Kingston 11 on Wednesday. The police say about 11:45 p.m., acting on information, they went to a house where a man was sitting in the yard with a gun. He was arrested. However, his identity has been withheld, pending further investigations. St. Elizabeth man dead following dispute with community woman. The St. Elizabeth police say they are probing the death of a 23-year-old man who died as a result of injuries he sustained during a dispute with at least 3 women in his community on Monday. According to the Balaclava police, the deceased, Francois Vassal, a farmer of Charlotte District and Roses Valley District in the parish, was at his home when he and one of his alleged attackers got into an argument. Things quickly turned physical, and the woman's sister and mother allegedly got involved. A machete was brought into play, and the weapon was used to inflict several blows to Vassal's body. He reportedly fell to the ground and was assisted to the hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries while undergoing treatment. Investigations into the incident are ongoing. It is unclear if any arrests have so far been made. Father dead, son in critical condition following Westmoreland collision. A father is dead and his son hospitalized in a critical condition after the motorcycle they were traveling on collided with a BMW motor car on the Cave Main Road in Westmoreland on Wednesday night. The deceased has been identified as 37-year-old Odain Summers, late of Grasspeace District, Culden, White House in the parish. The incident, which happened shortly after 9 p.m., left Summers' hand severed. It is understood that there was a gridlock along that section of the main road for hours as firefighters and other emergency personnel attended to the injured individuals. Reports from the police are that Summers was driving his brown Warhawk motorcycle in the direction of Savlamar, while the occupant in the 2015 BMW was heading in the direction of Blue Fields. The police said upon reaching a section of the Cave Main Road, about 80 meters west of the junction of Cave Mountain Road in the vicinity of Rockside, both vehicles collided in the middle of the road. Summers and his son, who was a pillion, were flung from the motorcycle. The now deceased was removed from the scene by undertakers of Doyley's funeral home. Meanwhile, Summers' son, who was thrown from the motorcycle into bushes off the left side of the roadway, sustained multiple injuries and was transported to the Savlamar Public General Hospital by members of the Jamaica Defense Force, where he was admitted in critical condition. According to the police's report, the driver of the BMW, who was the sole occupant of his vehicle, did not report any injuries to the police. Body found on the bridge in Montego Bay. The body of a man was discovered Wednesday morning under the bridge along Howard Cook Boulevard in Montego Bay, St. James. The body, which is still unidentified, was discovered by residents, the police said. Reports received indicate that around 10:35 a.m., residents saw the body lying on its back under the bridge in a pool of blood unresponsive and alerted the police. On arrival of the police, the body was seen with multiple wounds to the face. Police said the body appeared to be in the late 50s or early 60s, 5 feet 7 inches long, dark brown complexion, dressed in a blue shirt, khaki-colored pants, and black Crocs. The scene was processed, and the body transported to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where it was confirmed dead. It was later transferred to the morgue pending a post-mortem examination. Elderly woman charged with stabbing at Churt. An elderly woman was made the subject of strict bail conditions when she appeared in the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court facing allegations that she stabbed a member for a church in the back at the house of worship. Janet Myers was offered bail in the sum of $250,000 with the condition that she resides with her sister and is not to have contact or communicate with the complainant. Another condition imposed by presiding Judge Carlo Mason requires that Myers abides by a daily curfew and is to receive psychiatric treatment. The elderly woman was also instructed to stay away from the vicinity where the incident happened. Allegations state that Myers stabbed the complainant in her spine while she was in the bathroom of the church. However, prosecutors contend that the case file is incomplete and requested an adjournment for May 29. Deaf man allegedly assaults deaf woman. A man accused of attacking a woman after she declined his advances for sex has had his case resolved through mediation. However, the judge warned him that next time she would not be so lenient. The parties involved are both hearing impaired, adding a layer of complexity to the situation, as it necessitated the use of 2 sign language interpreters when the matter came before the St. James Parish Court on Wednesday. The defendant, Chester Smith, of a St. James address, was facing a charge of assault occasioning bodily harm. According to court records, on March 2, about 11 p.m., a woman was sitting at a bar in Union Street in St. James when Smith approached her and asked for sex. She refused, and he struck her in the face with a piece of board, resulting in swelling around her right eye and a dark circle. During Wednesday's sitting, it was revealed that the parties had successfully addressed and resolved their differences through mediation. As a result, the prosecution offered no evidence against Smith. I don't know what took place on that day. I was not there. However, the offense of which you have been charged carries a maximum term of imprisonment for up to 3 years. That means if you were tried and found guilty, I could sentence you up to 3 years in prison, presiding judge Natisha Fairclough Hilton told Smith. In this case, mediation was successful, but I'm warning you, Mr. Smith, that if you commit another offense or charge and appear before me again, it will not go like this. Maintain the peace, the judge added, before discharging the accused man. NRSC Vice Chair seeks meeting with PM to discuss deadly road crashes. Vice Chair of the National Road Safety Council, Dr. Lucian Jones, is seeking an urgent meeting with Prime Minister Andrew Holness following the latest deadly crash in St. Anne. Holness is the chairman of the NRSC. Dr. Jones says the gains made in reducing road fatalities have been wiped out by the carnage which has been recorded since the start of the year. He says there have been 10 road fatalities in the last 4 days.
Since the beginning of April, 10 people have died on our roads. 10 in 4 days. This is a major disaster and calamity. And the options for rescuing our nation from this kind of carnage are not many, as people continue to speed and drive recklessly, which if you examine what has happened in the last 4 days carefully, is a common theme. Yes, there are issues in terms of fixing our roads, but the common theme is that people are not staying in their lane.
JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.